Well, it is the first day of November, so ABC 10 getting ready to kick off our 5th annual Stand Against Hunger campaign, and that will be November the 6th.
And we're doing this to raise money for our local food banks to help feed those in the community that we serve.
Earlier this week, Marcus Allen was Feeding the Foothills warehouse in Roseville. Now he's at Denio's, and they're holding a free food giveaway today. Mark, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you. You know, a lot of times we think we're being overly dramatic about the way we present things, but I got to be honest with you. I think we're underrepresenting the need. I'm in Placer County right now at Denio's Farmers Market and Auction, where they donate the land for what happens every first Friday of the month. Do you see this traffic jam behind me? Do you see what's taking place here? Cars are already lining up for food distribution that won't even happen until 8 a.m. And I'm told there are going to be 1,000 cars serviced, a record number this year. The need is growing. It gets bigger and bigger. Activity behind me as the food gets offloaded. I'm going to run up to this guy and give him a big hug. I've known him since he was a kid. Eric Denio's. Denio is a big name in Placer County, Denio's Farmers Market. Eric, first of all, it takes a village, and because of your partnership and literally the land that we're standing on right now, you donate for this. And why?
Yes, sir. We want to serve our community. Now what was Placer Food Bank, Feeding the Foothills, we're super excited about teaming up with them. Going on 3 years, started in January of 2022, believe it or not. So it's been a long run. But, if at the least we could open up our property, our parking lot for this wonderful community service, this is what we want to do.
Yeah, we're taking an overhead look right now of the need. There are people lining up. I always say, are we being too dramatic? No, we're not being too dramatic. We're underrepresenting. Eric, these are our friends, our neighbors.
Absolutely. Well, and there's been a need. We know there's a need. The economy's been tough for a lot of individuals. And if we can reach out and be able to help in the least way, we want to. So I appreciate this entity, Feeding the Foothills. They do such a wonderful job. It still amazes me when I see how many individuals come through in these lines, how organized it is, and how they can get the food into their vehicles and be on their way. It amazes me still to this day.
I'm looking behind you. I mean, this is pretty impressive. A couple tons of cucumbers behind that, apples and pears. Lisa, I'm going to have you come over here right now. So, it was Placer County Food Bank. It's rebranded for a good reason, because it's not just Placer County.
No, Placer Food Bank, we are now Feeding the Foothills, and we have been serving El Dorado, Nevada, and Placer counties for over 30 years. So we've been at that heart of hunger relief there. And of course, how can we not be grateful for the incredible partnership of ABC 10 for Stand Against Hunger, Eric Denio for this. We have over 1,000 cars that'll come through. On any given Friday. We have it here the first Friday of every month. But there are 9 other locations that we also, cover in Pantry to Go. And last year, we actually distributed over 1.6 million pounds of food just through Pantry to Go, but 11.3 million pounds of food for the 3 counties we serve. 15.4 million meals, serving over 1 million individuals.
Hey, I love the stats. The stats are staggering. It's never good news. Talk about kids. How many kids right now don't know if they're going to eat today?
There's probably a little over 13,000 children in Placer, El Dorado, and Nevada counties that don't know where their next meal is coming from.
Exactly. So right now, this holiday season, you're probably wondering, do my kids have the latest generation of PlayStation? Think about kids that might not eat. Just make a difference. abc10.com/standagainsthunger. You can help out there. You can volunteer. How do we find, if I just want to help pass this stuff out?
Go to feedingthefoothills.org and click on volunteer. It'll take you to our site, and you can find out how to sign up to work something like this, a Pantry to Go, or to work in our warehouse.
There you go. All right. Hey, coming up at 11 o'clock, I want to meet some of the people. I want to put a face to this, and when I say face to this, these are your neighbors. This is someone you know, if not you. Back to you.
Mark, you and I have done these things together, all the Placer County down to Stockton, and you are not underselling this at all. And the people are so grateful to get that box of food, which will last them for a week or so. The need is very great, and you and I have seen that.
Yeah, we'll be doing the dedication here sooner than later, so Kevin's setting that up.
Yeah, it's true. Like it's all I can do to not cry right now. When you look over there and you see a line, Walt, I can't see the end of it,
Yeah.
and the sun hasn't even come up.
I know.
These people need your help.
Yep.
Do it.
They'll be in those cars for 2-3 hours just to get a box of food. All right, Marquess Allen, thank you for doing that. Thank you to Mrs. Heinrich for all she's doing with Feed the Foothills.